you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here at Tailman. Today we're going to be playing with this deck that is a Fusion Strike deck, but it's not actually focused on MEW VMAX. I'd like to give a big shout out to Seals Network for showcasing this list in one of his videos. I saw it and on paper I really liked it. I've been playing with it a little bit and it doesn't flow as well as I would like it to, but perhaps that's just the Tablemon luck. We'll have to see, but the deck focuses on GENESECT V's attack, Technoblast, doing 210 damage, and during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. Of course, we have the Fusion Strike system ability, which allows us to draw cards until we have as many cards in our hand as we have Fusion Strike Pokemon in play. And the cool combination for GENESECT V will be Toxtricity, the stage 1 Pokemon with the ability Maximum Downer. If all your Pokemon in play are Fusion Strike Pokemon, then your opponent's Pokemon VMAX in play get minus 30 HP. So you're essentially you're reducing their HP by 30 or increasing your damage by 30. Technically the same thing, but makes it so much easier to acquire one-hit KOs when you have that, and you have power tablets as well, which allow you to do 30 more damage with the Fusion Strike Pokemon's attacks. And finally, the ability can stack, right? So if you have 2 Toxtricities, then that's minus 60 HP. If you have 3 Toxtricities, then that's minus 90 HP. So that's potentially really good. And we still keep a copy of a 1/1 MEW VMAX. For the cross Fusion Strike attack, we could potentially end up using it as well. And it's not a bad attacker either, as it literally does the exact same attack for GENESECT, and we get to potentially take 1 KOs on other opponents' VMAXs, but the idea is to trade properly with the GENESECT V's 2/4/3 prize cards in an advantageous way for us. Now we're playing Oricorio with the Lesson in Seal to reduce the damage that Fusion Strike Pokemon take by 20, as we combine that with Cape of Toughness, increasing our HP by 50 on GENESECT, and both Sir Chester Bath decreasing the damage that basic Pokemon take by 20, so minus 40, and we get plus 50 HP, and we also get to potentially heal damage on our metal Pokemon with Crystal Cave. So a lot of synergy in preventing the GENESECTs and making it harder for our opponent to take down, and also a lot of things for our opponent to consider on how much damage they're going to be dealing, which could lead to mistakes, right? Which is never a bad thing. Now we are playing Metal Energies and we have Metal Saucers as well, which should be slightly easier to play with, as we do have Peony to discard those Metal Energies and search for the Metal Saucers directly, so hopefully you can use that. And we have switches to recycle the attack of GENESECT, and we can also retreat. We also have Elesa to accelerate the Fusion Strike energy, which help GENESECT attack as well. So very versatile deck, very cool deck, and I'm really excited to give it a go. Hopefully the games that I've already played were filled with Tailwind luck, and we get to showcase this deck a little bit better in today's video. Let's jump into our first game. Alright, seems like we're up against a dark deck. We do win the coin flip, always a good thing to do that. And okay, so we do start a GENESECT. We also have the Toxel. So because I do have the Air Balloon, I'm actually going to start with Toxel and attach that right away. I have a Quick Ball, discard the metal. There's a Toxtricity, not a bad thing. And interesting, like our opponent with the Dark deck, Dark Sleeves, and the Crobat Coin, like you would think more about a potential... You would think more about a potential Eternatus or Gengar VMAX deck over a Station Samacenta. So very sneaky from our opponent. That means Toxtricity will actually not be very impactful at all, because my opponent will probably not be playing any VMAX Pokemon if it is a Station Samacenta deck. But we're already off to a really good start. And yeah, we'll just go from here. We need a power tablet to knock out the Zamazenta, which hopefully with 2 Fusion Strike system attacks or abilities and the Peonies is decently easy to find. With Oricorio and the Cape of Toughness and whatnot, and the Sir Chester Bath. Oh, the Sir Chester Bath actually makes it so I need 2 power tablets. Never mind. Don't forget that, Pablo. Unless I play Crystal Cave, or unless I find my own Crystal Cave. But yeah, I mean, we're in a pretty good spot. Like that turn 1, that was as good as you can hope for, honestly. As good as you can hope for. So pretty happy about that. I wish Maximum Downer was just all of your opponent's Pokemon VMAX in play get minus 30 HP. That would make Toxtricity a lot more interesting and a lot more playable, I would say, in all sorts of decks. Alright, so my opponent might be away from the keyboard. It seems like that is the case, and I just top deck the win. So yeah, pretty sure they disconnected. Let's jump into the next game. Alright, on to the next game against Mighty Tangrowth. We do lose a coin flip, so we're gonna end up with that little bit of a disadvantage right away, but it is what it is. Pretty playable hand, I would say, so I'm happy about that. Very, very happy about this hand. And we're up against Inteleon, which it is a Rapid Strike deck. It is a VMAX deck, so we're gonna aim for 1-hit KOs here. With our Toxtricity lineups, their damage output is going to be, I want to say pitiful, right? It's going to be down to 120 thanks to our Ikorio, potentially 100 if there's one of our stadiums in play, the Sirchester Bath, and we can even potentially heal the damage. And we can get one-shots on the Inteleon VMAX, which that deck relies on chaining Charles, right? Chaining Charles. There's your alliteration for the day. Chaining Charles in order to... Is it Cheryl or Cheryl? It's probably Cheryl, right? Even though it's with a C. I don't know. Chaining Cheryl. I like that. Anyways. But if you're getting one-shots, then the whole chaining Cheryl aspect just doesn't quite work, right? Or it's not worth it, and then all of a sudden you have a 56 card deck. Alright. Very nice top deck of that GENESECT. I'm just gonna establish double GENESECT right here for the extra card draw. And I'll do this, and then I'll do this, and then I'll draw a card right here with Fusion Strike System. And the peony is actually pretty okay. I'm not playing Battle VIP Pass in this. So do I Marnie or do I Peony? I don't have any information on my opponent's hand. If I Peony, what am I grabbing? What am I grabbing with Peony? Quick Ball and something else to discard? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Alright, so I'll establish a Toxel and then Peony, I'll grab Quick Ball and probably an Alessa Sparkle? No. Good question. Alright, well I'm committed now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, right? I'll grab the Quick Ball, that gets me another Toxel, and Incense is good, Quick Ball is potentially good, Stadiums are good. Switch is definitely necessary. I guess it could be Boss. I'm thinking the Alessa Sparkle though. That's the card that I feel like is probably the least necessary at this point. So we'll establish another Toxel. Reducing the HP of Inteleon VMAX seems pretty crucial, and we get a fresh hand of 5 cards. Alright. So I definitely want to not lose the Oricorio, so I'm just gonna pass. If I get attacked, well, they're doing 120, then I get to heal 30 damage of that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We're missing energy. That's a key component in order to attack next turn. That's the key. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, there's a research. This masculine could be scary. Could definitely be scary. Okay, so thankfully I have the two stadiums. Seeing that, I absolutely do not want to get rid of a stadium, so I'm gonna commit this quick ball and sure. Well, I mean, I only have 2 toxicities anyway, so yeah, might as well just get the GENESECT. I really want to get attacking here. If I can go boss as well. Alright, I do find energy and I do find boss. I don't know if I want to boss though. Would I want to boss? Like, is it really that important? I think getting rid of the Vasculine is actually important because that's good follow-up damage, depending on how much damage I have myself. There's a toxicity, my opponent probably reading the card right now. And let's just take the knockout here. I have a switch to be able to attack next turn. In an ideal world, we can find enough power tablets to just knock out the Inteleon VMAX. We get the second toxicity, so already we're at plus 60 damage essentially, which is minus 60 HP. All right. Well, there's Inteleon. Let's see if my opponent remembers that they can't place the damage counters on a Fusion Strike Energy Pokemon. We do get Marnied into a dead hand, and they're playing Hammers. Jeez. Yep, they did not realize. Okay. Unfortunately for me, though, my hand is dead. So that's a problem. Alright, they didn't attack, which is obviously good. Keep top decking useless cards right here. Definitely want to attach, and then, like I said, I can't attack. So I'm just gonna have to pass. The path to a peak prevents my abilities from working. So it is what it is. I can attack next turn. I'm not doing enough. I need another power tablet to knock out this Inteleon VMAX. Now we got Shady Dealings for Fan of Waves and Professor Research. Oof, the Fan of Waves is annoying because now it's even harder for me to attack. Ugh, very, very annoying. And a Crushing Hammer, nice. Alright, that's 2 tail slips. For my opponents, on average it should be 1-1, so that's definitely unlucky for them. They do find the energy, they find another hammer, hopefully that's heads. I wish they had flipped heads on that one at least. And okay, we'll see what I top deck. I have stadiums as top decks, stadiums, peony, even a lesser sparkle lets me attack. Marnie. Alright, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Alright, so power tablet number 1, we need another one in order to get this KO. And there it is. And an energy. We needed an energy as well. And okay, so my opponent realizes that it's probably game over. So, alright, let's jump into another match. Alright, so we do lose the coin flip yet again. We're going second. Let's see. Pretty good hand, I would say. Pretty good hand. Starting Toxel with an Herballoon is never a bad thing. Alright, we see a Moltres. So this might be Sylveon. Could be Urshifu Moltres as well. That is also a possibility. But we just see an attach and pass. Alright, nice GENESECT top deck. I'm gonna get rid of a boss. No, I'm gonna get rid of an incense. Alright, I'll get another GENESECT. And then I'll go ahead and Herballoon. And then I don't expect my opponent to be playing Path to a Peak, so I'm okay playing that. And then I'll go ahead and Marnie. I could have used Fusion Strike System for 1 right there. Don't think it would have made a big difference. And I think I'm okay discarding this stadium since I have another one already in my hand. There's the Toxel, and we can go ahead and utilize Fusion Strike system. Moltres does knock me out actually in one hit. I guess because switching afterwards is just annoying, so if my opponent has a knock on Toxel, that's fine. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, so the level ball into coughing, okay. Interesting. So it's actually a dark sort of control-y deck, if you will. Not what I was expecting when I saw the Moltres. Do they have the switching guard in order to stop my abilities? See a Crobat for 4, so they're digging for it. Oof, the color line is actually, or it could have been really bad, but thankfully we have the Surchester Bat to counteract that. So I'm gonna Peony, but I cannot. Oof, never mind. Yeah, I'm definitely not attacking this turn. So what I need is basically guaranteed energy. I get double Toxtricity, which doesn't matter at all, because I'm not up against a VMAX deck. So then I'm going to use Fusion Strike system because I'd like to draw Metal Energy so I can discard them with Peony. I do not. Alright, so now I'll Peony. And then I will get a Quick Ball and Evolution Incense because that seems very useless now. So I'm going to thin the other Toxtricity. The Muse could still be useful. And then I'm gonna grab the Oricorio right here because the Oricorio guarantees that my Genesect survives, and that's really good. Survives the hit from Moltres at least. I get 5 cards, and that's it. Nothing else to do. I don't want to switch, right? I'm gonna save that for after I can attack. I would like a Power Tablet as well. Crystal Cave could help me heal. So we'll see. We see a Pierce, interesting. We could see a Hiding plus a Galarian Weezing right here, and that's exactly what we see. It's like I'm a magician, right? Okay. There's the Hiding. There's the Galarian Weezing, so no abilities for me, but I can't just knock out the Weezing next turn with what I have in my hand, so that's really good. No coughing. No coughing follow-up. And there's the poison. Okay. We're in a good spot, I feel. Because we're definitely going to have abilities next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this energy. I'll go ahead and switch. And I will go ahead and wait. Oh my gosh, the Fusion Strike energy allows me to use my ability. Wow, that is very impressive. I did not realize you had that benefit. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I absolutely did not realize that was the case. I mean, I only drew an extra card, but hey, I mean, we'll take that, right? We will absolutely take that. Okay, now I need Switch and Power Tablet to take a knockout on this Moltres. And that's a lot to ask for of a Marnie, I think. That is a lot to ask for of a Marnie. Oh, I don't need Power Tablet actually, I just need a Switch. I just need a Switch. Alright, so I decrease the damage. I would need a Power Tablet if I didn't counter my own stadium. So I'll do this. And then this guy, like, it could end up just getting KO'd, so I'll attach here. I'll attach here, that way I can use my abilities. And I really don't want to Marnie though. So what if I just retreat into the Toxel for a turn? I think that's actually better. Okay, I'm gonna bench that guy though, and I'm gonna use Fusion Strike System for 3. If I just get the switch, then that's better, or that's good. You get 2 power tablets, neither of which are too relevant anymore. And now I can Metal Saucer over here and drop 1 more card. And okay, all the power tablets. I really don't want to Marnie my opponent. That's what I really don't want to do. Alright, I might do it next turn, but I really didn't want to do that. Okay, they do retreat. They get the Wheezing, but as I have Fusion Strike stuff, then it doesn't really matter. I also get to heal, which is fantastic. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to Marnie, ever. And I don't need power tablets, right? To KO anything, so I could just completely play all of them. Which I think is what I'm gonna do. Okay, yeah. I was gonna burn all power tablets attached and then just start using my my draw power. The Wheezing obviously wasn't stopping me, so that's pretty good. We've won all 3 games. The deck flowed way better today, but like at this stages, you could see how I was getting stuck, right? Or if my opponent was playing something I could 1-KO Genesect, which is not easy, but if they were, then that's a little bit troublesome in getting back-to-back Genesects. The deck tries to prevent that, but it's not always easy. But yeah, a nice alternative Fusion Strike deck. If you can't get those Mews yet, then getting Genesect and Toxtricity probably more accessible than getting Genesect and MEW VMAX. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.